Hi, welcome to Hair There. Thanks for joining me today. Today I'm going to do some try on of my favorite fashion color wigs. Hi, welcome to Hair There. Thanks for joining me today while we try on some fun fashion color wigs. Right now I am wearing the beautiful Holographic Blonde by Sister Wigs Limited. This is their Harlow Blonde color. I'm not going to do full reviews of these. However, I will in future videos. This is their Harlow Blonde that is a soft rooted darker blonde that goes into a medium blonde. And then these really almost platinum blonde tips at the bottom with this beautiful added holographic color. So you see purple, turquoise, pink, red, this beautiful rainbow color. This holographic blonde is done on quite a few different wig styles. I have two. I hope to get a few more in the future. I don't do blonde hair very often, but I do love the holographic blondes so much that I'm willing to do some blondes and figure out how to make the makeup work for it. So this is one that when I wear the holographic blonde out, I get lots of compliments and people always want to know, how in the world did you get that color? These are the types of colors that if you were to do this to your bio hair, would require a lot of upkeep, an incredibly skilled hairstylist. And if you had dark colored hair, would require a lot of lifting and a lot of bleaching, and if you had fine delicate hair, could cause a lot of damage. So it's pretty exciting to me to be able to wear these fun colors. Now do a quick spin and then we'll go on to some other colors, and I do have a holographic blonde in another shade that I will show you. Now, one thing that I have noticed is that with the holographic blonde, the layout of these colors varies by the style and the length of the hair, if it's straight, if it's curly. So no one wig is identical. Even though a wig is machine made, there are still human hands that touch it and style it and create the colors and designs. So you're going to have some individuality. All right, let's go on to the next one. This is Strawberry Shake. I love this pink color. Starts with a darker, has a longer bang. I have slightly thinned out the bang up here just a little bit. I have not trimmed the bang, but I have done a very slight thinning of it. This does not have a lace front. It has a very small monofilament center part. But even if you like a side part, the way these bangs are, you can create a side part. So this is pink. I think this is a very wearable pink. This one again catches the sunlight beautifully. It's a very delicate pink color. So let me spin for you. All right. I do like that this one, because it has some of these darker roots, I think that it can blend into your side hair nicely if you do tuck your hair behind your ears much and you have little baby hairs that come out, and that can help it look a little bit more natural. Let's do Indigo Swirl. Now I've not pulled this one out in a while. This is how I store my wigs. So we just went from a couple of very light colors to some dark colors. And you can see I like it very different. I could do my makeup differently. I am not going to take the time to switch that up today. But you see how quickly you could change your look. And I sometimes start to think of my hair as an accessory. And what clothes am I wearing? What hair will color coordinate? Do I want it to match? Do I want it to contrast? With this is you could fluff up the bangs a little bit. And again, remember, I have thinned this in front quite a bit. Did not spray it. So this was Ambrose, 12-inch, and Indigo Swirl. Moving on to Poppy and Peach Bellini. Poppy is one of my favorite styles. I feel like it looks very natural on me. And Peach Bellini is also one of my favorite colors. Now, sometimes it looks a little blonde. It kind of has a little bit of a strawberry blonde look, but when you put it next to the pink, you can clearly tell that it is peach, not pink. You can kind of see that. This is the strawberry shake with a definite pink hue. This is Peach Bellini that definitely has more of that peach next to it. So I'm going to spray. This is just a detangler for wigs. I get this. This is a cheaper version at my local Mid-K beauty supply for $6. And it smells good. Do a quick little brush here. Now, all of my poppies are slightly different. All of them have a slightly different wave pattern and flip pattern at the ends. All of them have a slightly different amount of permatease. I have quite a few poppies in different colors. So let's go for Peach Bellini. I think this is a very flattering color for folks. I just love it. I just put this on and my heart does a little pitter patter. So with the Peach Bellini, it has a darker root. It has a much darker root than the strawberry shake does and the Holographic Blonde. But again, you can see that that just blends right in naturally to my baby hairs that I have sticking out here. And sometimes when I have Nasmine grays and when my hair came down a little bit further, I would pull some of my baby hairs out up here to blend into that hairline. This poppy is synthetic, heat friendly. And again, this is from Sister Wigs Limited. It does not have a lace front or a monofilament part, but that dark rooting really helps to conceal that. So this is Poppy in Peach Bellini. Has a fun little bounce, nice little wave. You could add a few more curls to this if you wanted to. You could also straighten this a little bit more if you wanted to, since these are heat-friendly synthetic fibers. So this is Unicorn Swirl, and it is a beautiful pastel of pinks and purple and turquoise. So like a very soft pink, turquoise, almost like a little bit of a orchid in there. Oh, that's what I did not bring up. I did not bring up the Orchid Vaughn. So we will have to have some more try-ons because I also don't have my Ainsley Holographic Blonde in here. So we will have to do another part 2 video of some fashion colors. So this is Unicorn Swirl. Again, this one, I thinned out the front quite a bit. I don't think I trimmed the bangs much on this one. I did do a little bit of thinning on the bangs. And typically on these, when I thin the bangs, I lift and thin from underneath. And I try to keep that color pattern. So I'm very strategic where I thin on these. Now, if I wanted more of that curl pattern too, but I did not want to actually add it back with a curling iron or steam, when you wash it and you hang it upside down and you could kind of twirl it a little bit, do a little bit of gentle scrunching, but kind of shape those curls and then hang it upside down to dry. And that will kind of reinvigorate that curl pattern a little bit. So this is Unicorn Swirl. Again, this has a very dark root. There's no permatease, so you're not going to get a lot of height on top, which is great if you don't want a lot of height on top, if you want your fullness a little bit more on the bottom. If you want more height on the top, you can fluff that a little bit. You can kind of really work in those wefts and kind of soften them up. This is not necessarily a gray, but it does have a silver look. So if you're kind of wanting to try more of a fashion silver, but not necessarily the purpley silver, this is a little bit more of a blue silver. So you can see this is called Faded Denim. I haven't taken the tags off of this one yet. So this one I have not altered at all. I have not thinned it. I have not trimmed the bangs. I have not thinned the bangs. So you can see exactly what it looks like. Now, if your face is a little bit longer than mine, or your forehead is longer, then you may not need to trim the bangs at all or thin the bangs. It really depends on your face shape when you get it. So this has, again, that darker root. That darker root, though, almost looks like a dark, dark midnight blue because of the way the blues are in here. And then it fades into this next shade of kind of a denim blue. And then it gradually lightens into this very soft, pale blue, shimmery, almost silvery blue. Okay, but it's definitely not a white silver or a purpley silver. It has that very soft baby blue look to it. So very pretty. So if you've gone your whole life having very thin hair, having a wig that has a little bit more density to it or more hair, especially up front in your face, can feel a little bit overwhelming and can take a while to get used to, even if to other people it doesn't look like you have a lot of hair. So keep that in mind, that even if a wig isn't considered highly dense to other people, if you don't feel comfortable in it, or if it feels like too much hair for you and you're not going to wear it, it's absolutely okay to thin it up. And you can keep that weight in the back. Like for me, it's just having this much hair close to my face makes me feel like it's just a lot of hair. But I also think it's really pretty. So hopefully someday I may get comfortable and to the point where I like having that much hair. So, all right, so this is 12-inch Ambrose. She is not thinned at all. I've not done anything to her except taken her out, and she's been sitting on this for a while. Haven't even worn her out of the house, although I have a new light blue shirt that I think might look really pretty with her. So I may be wearing her soon. Like I said, I tend to kind of like to color coordinate. So that you can see the bangs are a lot thicker. And on me, if I was to go straight down, they're very long. Now that is not unusual on a wig that the bangs will be longer for you, because everybody's forehead shape and size is different. So if you received a wig and the bangs were already trimmed very short, they could end up way too short for you. So you can trim them, decide where you like them. So you could wear the bangs straight across, or you could do a side sweep to either side. If you like a side swept bang, one thing that I would recommend before you do any trimming is to first thin them and then sweep them to the side and then decide if you need to trim them. With the Ambrose, by the time I thin them and sweep them to the side, I usually don't need to trim them, even though you can see how long they are if I was to wear them straight down. So just think about how you tend to like to wear your hair. And as you can see, I've not really fluffed this one up at all, so the wefts are still a little bit stiff and it's very flat on the top. But if I was to start playing with it a little bit. Now, before you do all of these things that I'm talking about, you would want to make sure that you're actually going to keep the wig, because if you do those things for any company, any wig, that would make it not returnable. Even if they have a very generous return policy, Hair Kitty Kitty, you can return pretty much anything, even with, I believe, no restocking fee, but don't alter the wig or then it is yours to keep. So this is Ambrose in the faded denim. We'll do a quick swirl for you. Don't know what the back looks like. All right, there you have it, folks. I think the fashion colors are so fun to have. I tend to wear a lot of different shades of brunettes during the week to work. And then when I go out or on the weekends, I love to wear some of the fashion colors. I think it's a lot of fun and it allows me to have a lot of different looks. So if you're not used to wearing fashion colors, try one out, see how you like it. Do it on a night that you're going out somewhere fun and see what the response is, see how you like it. For me, like I said, it has become a wonderful creative outlet and one more fashion accessory that helps me express my style. So I hope you enjoyed checking out some of these fun fashion colors. Please subscribe and like this channel, and I'd love to see you back here again. Thank you and have a great day.